Hey guys, Darth Brox here, bringing you another episode of Boom Beach Blaze to Glory. I just wanted to bring you a quick one today, guys. I wanted to demonstrate a technique I've learned for dealing with these center bases. Now, as you can see, this guy only has 2 ice masterpieces and they're unboosted, which is super rare up here above 1200 VP. So I definitely jumped on that as soon as I saw that his ice had burned out. He was boosted last night. But so I saw this first thing this morning and decided to go in unboosted. But this technique I'm about to show you works for boosted bases as well. You just may have to boost yourself a little bit. But here's what I do on this kind of center layout when he's got all 3 rockets up front. It depends a lot on the economy, building placements, and various factors. But this technique works on a lot of layouts similar to this one, which, as I'm sure you guys know, the higher you go in VP, the more popular this layout becomes. What I do is I start by barraging an artillery, 1 rocket, 1 shock on the same side of the base. And I'm going to attack the other side of the base, guys. The key to this is to save a little GBE. Don't spend everything I have trying to take out 1 more rocket. What I'm going to do is I'm going to save enough GBE so I can get rid of those 3 mines, and then pick the spot that I want to start this raid from and start it off with enough GBE to ensure my success. So what I do is I drop all my troops in that corner, and the order I drop them, which is important, guys. I did it real fast, but you want to drop a couple rifles first, and then you want to let them take some damage, guys. See how I let them almost die? That gets the medics to come up in the smoke with them. It doesn't leave the medics stranded out behind the smoke. Now, as you can see, 1 crying ear stepped out of the smoke and started drawing fire, but it's not that big a deal, guys. I didn't panic. I waited for my opportunity. I threw a critter pack there with a shock on top of it so the machine gun wouldn't eat up the critters. The machine gun wouldn't eat into my troops. The rocket shocked. The shock launcher used its shock on the critter pack. Now I've shocked the shock launcher along with the mortar. The cryos are freezing everything that's right in front of me. My troops are taking some damage from the rocket and the shock blaster. But I can afford to lose a few troops here, guys. I've got them positioned exactly where I want them. Now that mortar's gone. Another critter pack to distract some things as the shock blaster is going to be coming out of shock. My troops have got the rocket launcher down. And now, guys, sometimes for this position right here, I do not re-flare. It depends on the layout once again, but I didn't know if the troops that I had up top were going to be able to get the job done, so I regroup them right into the mouth of the lion. But with med kits, I'm able to outlast, I'm able to outdamage, and I'm not quite out of the woods yet, guys. I've still got a flamethrower and a mortar that are doing some nasty damage to my troops. I could have regrouped them and tried to beat my way through the shield, but the way my troops were positioned, I figured that they would get up to that shield, get it taken out for me. As you see, they're about to do that. So I flare them all the way back as far away from every defense as I can. And now they're going to regroup. I'm going to lose a few more to the boom cannon. The mortar's going to start firing again, but that's okay. It's just going to hit my rifles. Bazookas will survive. Only half the HQ's health is left, and I've got this one, guys. It's in the bag. So this technique may help you out. Boom! If you're facing these center bases and having a hard time with that at first, remember, you get to choose where you start the raid from. You pay attention to how you smoke your troops. I hope you liked this video, guys. Like it if you did, don't if you didn't, but whatever you do, keep it booming.